because most normal drivers aren't going to drive 14 miles for $9.50. From the looks of it, you still get a lot of crappy orders. I don't know, maybe my area is just trash. Who knows? Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Bee. I work in the Kansas City area, and today I wanted to share with you some information about the high priority program, the one where you reset your acceptance rate. So I received a notification a couple days ago. Today's Wednesday. I think I received it on Monday. This opportunity actually came to me earlier in the year. I think it was sometime during the summer. I don't remember exactly when, but I decided at that time not to do it. So anyway, I decided to do it this time around just to kind of get the experience and to share that experience with you guys. So this morning I received the notification that I could go ahead and accept my first order or decline my first order, depending on what I wanted to do, to reset my acceptance rate. So I have Doordash turned on. It's the only app I have turned on right now. It's kind of slow. It's about 8:39. So I'm hoping to get something soon, and I'm going to accept my first order so I can get my 100% acceptance rate. So it's also known as the Diamond program. That Diamond program hasn't actually hit my area yet, but the app is supposed to show me the little diamond if it's a priority access order. So hopefully I get some priority access orders, and we'll see that little diamond. To stay in the program, you have to have that 4.5 customer rating and a minimum of a 50% acceptance rate. I'm almost to my area where I sit and wait on orders. The map's not very busy. It was gray when I logged in this morning, so it might be a little bit. So let's go see what this brings. Alright, so I finally got an order. I accepted it. I didn't get a screenshot of the offer. I forgot to do that. But I'm picking up at Dunkin' Donuts for $9.50, but I'm going a little over 14 miles for the delivery. It pretty much feels like doing Top Dasher all over again. So I'm almost to McDonald's. So I'm almost to Dunkin'. So let's get this picked up and get a move on. Alright guys, so the order was ready and waiting when I walked in there. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure it's been sitting there a while, because most normal drivers aren't going to drive 14 miles for $9. I highly doubt that this order is going to go up at all. So anyway, on our way, let's go get it off. I looked at my acceptance rate shortly after I accepted this first order, and it had already reset. Well, actually it reset right in front of my eyes from the 10% to the 100%. Now it's a matter of just keeping it up there, I guess, to get those priority access orders. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. And they do state that the priority access orders, what I saw was $1.50 per mile. I've heard people say it was $2 per mile. And that was my original understanding also, that it would be $2 per mile. We'll kind of see what happens today. Alright, the order stayed $9.50, just like I thought it would. I went ahead and ended my dash and decided to just do a dash along the way. I'm already headed back to my area. If I don't get anything, you know, that's fine. It's mostly highway, so it was a pretty quick trip. I mean, it was only like 15 minutes or something like that, 17 minutes, somewhere around in there. So it'll end up being half an hour for $9.50. So I mean, it is what it is, right? So, all right, as soon as I get my next order, I'll let you know. Alright guys, I got my next order. It's picking up at Hy-Vee Grocery, and it was for $15 going 8.2 miles. It looks like there's 82 items and it's 2 orders. So, I mean, it's not a horrible order. I just wasn't expecting to have to do 2 large orders of groceries this morning. So I'm only about 4 minutes from the pickup, so let's go get them on board. Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm picking up 2 orders. I have Kim R. and Emily R.
Okay, let me check on those.
Thank you. Okay, so they came back to me and said that it's going to be another 10 or 15 minutes. They don't have them here yet. So I'm just going to sit tight and wait for the orders. So I got both of those orders on board now. It took them about 20 minutes to get everything out to me. So I'm on my way to the first drop-off. I did notice that Doordash has a $1.50 peak pay going on right now from 9:30 till almost 11:30. So hopefully I can capitalize on that while I'm doing Doordash. Okay, so the first grocery order I dropped off ended up being $5. There was no tip on that whatsoever. And I didn't check them prior to picking up the orders just because I knew I wasn't going to unassign either one of them. So now I'm on my way to the second drop-off, so let's go get her done. So the second customer tipped very well. $15 tip. Total order amount on that one was $20. So between the 2 orders, I got 25. Originally offered 15. So very profitable Hy-Vee orders today. So I'm going to end my dash because I have 2 deliver that orders to do, and the first one is at 10:55. So now I'm headed to the first pickup. I think I'm about 20 minutes from the first pickup, but let's see here. 16 minutes. So I am 16 minutes from the pickup. Oh, wait. This is the one I need. Okay, I started the wrong job here. Alright. I don't think it matters, but I'll get there eventually. Alright, so the first pickup is at Spin Neapolitan Pizza in Overland Park. So it's going to take me 15 minutes to get there, and I need to be there at 10:55, and it's 10:19 right now. So I do have time to spare, but I don't want to get anything else started before doing this order. So I'm going to head that direction now, get into the area, and probably just sit and wait, because I'll only have, I mean, I can go in and see if it's ready, which I will do because I've got another one after that, and it's a very small window that I have to get over to the second one. So I don't want to be late for it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can get this order a little early and get it done a little early. There shouldn't be much setup to it since it's probably all pizza, maybe some salads or something. But I would think the setup's going to be pretty quick on that one. So that's the plan for now. Okay, so my first deliver that order is picking up at Spin Neapolitan Pizza, like I said. The order cost is $442.75. The distance from the pickup to the drop-off is going to be 1.3 miles, and it's only supposed to take me about 4 minutes. The delivery commission on it is $10.43, so I'll get that plus a minimum of $21 for the tip. So at minimum, I should get $31.43. So the amount of time it's going to take for this one is going to be hardly anything, as long as the pizzas are done on time and there's not much setup. So we'll see what happens. I am picking up UZ0QR0.
Okay, so you have 10 pizzas, a bunch of drinks, and 20 salads.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well, alrighty then. I was on my way to my second Deliver That order and they recalled it, which is very odd because I had plenty of time to get over there. So the one thing I did do accidentally was I started that trip before I started this trip, and so I wonder if because I didn't go straight there, which shouldn't have mattered because the due time for the pickup wasn't until 11:35. It's 11:16 right now. So I don't know what that was all about. Would have been nice. Oh, maybe, I think maybe they did try to call me. I had a silenced call. Let me call this back and see who it was. Okay, well, I got a hold of them. They said what happened is I showed I was unavailable. So there's a little, I'll show you. So there's a little button right here that shows that whether you're available. You tap it, you can go unavailable. So apparently if you're inactive for more than 30 minutes, it will make you unavailable, which I have never had that happen before. I keep it on like 24/7, even at night, and I wake up in the morning and it still shows me as available. So for whatever reason, it showed me as unavailable. So they tried to call me like 3 times, but I had my phone in my pocket. When I got out to my car, I saw that I had a silenced call, but I still had the order, so I just started heading towards it. So she said they tried to call me 3 times and I didn't answer. And I do have my phone set up so that if I don't know the number, if it's not a number in my contacts, it'll be silenced. So now I have their number in my contacts, so when they do call from that number, I'll know it's them. And she said she would note everything in there, so you know, it was an honest mistake that I did. So hopefully there won't be any issues with it, but dang, I was really wanting that other order. I'm a good ways out of my zone, so I'm going to just log into Doordash down here in this zone, and looks like there's a $2 peak pay. Oh, yeah, $2 peak pay with 2 minutes left. I'll see how things are down here. If I don't get any orders, I will just go back up into my area. Oh, here's one already. All right. So this order's picking up from Red Robin for $9, going 10.1 miles, and it's actually taking me back up into the area I want to be in. And only 2 items. I don't expect this to go up any. I'm 1 minute from the restaurant, so let's go get this picked up. Hi there.
Minnie.
I'm picking up for Kara B. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Alright, so I was at 100% until I got an offer from Doordash for $5.75 going 10.5 miles. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So once I declined that, my acceptance rate automatically went down to 80%. So I'm sitting at 80% right now. I got another order that came in. It was for Mr. Beast Burger, $8, 10.3 miles, and 3 items. So I took that. What I'll do is just switch zones. Since it's taking me pretty far out of my zone, I'll just switch zones and dash down there so I don't have like a 20-mile trip for $8. And that's kind of what we'll do for now. Try to make this work, which I'll be surprised if I can. Because that was like 2 orders in a row that were not $1.50 at least per mile. So, from the looks of it, you still get a lot of crappy orders. Okay, so that order was ready when I walked in there, and it's probably another one that's been sitting there for a while because the miles to money stinks. So Hunter's lucky that I was doing this today, so he'll get his food. Alright guys, I have my next order. Took a Chipotle order for $11.75 going 10.7 miles. And not only is it going 10.7 miles, but it's taking me 10.7 miles further from where I usually dash. So, phone call, hang on. Alright, so that drop-off was way out there, like way out there. So, it was so far out there that I barely had any reception. That's how far out it was from anywhere. So, everything was moving really slow. You know, I bet I stood in front of the guy's door for at least a minute and a half just trying to get a stupid picture. So anyway, that's over with. When I got back in the car, I had a message from, well, I had a silenced call again, but it wasn't Deliver That, it was Easy Cater. So that's why it didn't pop up, because I don't have their number in my contacts either. But they were wondering what the ETA was going to be on the order that Deliver That took away from me. So I'm like, why would Deliver That not let them know what was going on? And Deliver That told me they already had another driver for it. So, you know, I was just like, I'm sorry, they took that order away from me. I said, it's not even in my job queue to do anymore. She was trying to get me to go get it, if she gave me the address and all that. And I'm like, sorry, I'm not doing it. I won't get paid for it. So, anyway, that was not my fault. So, I guess the customer was calling them and asking them where their order was. So apparently Deliver That either lied to me or just didn't do anything with the order. I don't know. So a little sketchy, Deliver That. That was sketchy. Very sketchy. So, you know, I felt bad that the people hadn't gotten their order, but that's been like almost 2 hours ago. 2 hours? Like, and you're just now calling to find out what's going on with it? Oh, anyway, you know, not my problem. That's all I can say. So, I am going to lunch with my niece and taking a little bit of a break. So, once I'm done with that, I'll come back on and we'll go from there. So, see you in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back from my break. It's about 3:21 right now. And I accepted an offer on Doordash, picking up from Desi Bites. It's for $2.50, woohoo, going 3.2 miles. And yeah, I know there's no tip on this. I'm still trying to experiment to see if they're going to send me any high priority orders, which so far is not happening. I'm getting more non-high priority orders than I am high priority orders. But this one is kind of taking me up the direction I needed to go, so I just went ahead and grabbed it to keep it from knocking down my acceptance rate. And with the last order I took, the one before my break, it made my acceptance rate go up from 80% to 86%. So this should make it jump up a little bit too. So, all right, I'm already here at Desi Bites, so let's go in and get it. Alright guys, next order, picking up from Target, doing some shopping. So, this order's for $20, 3.2 miles, but I'm shopping for 22 items. I don't usually like to do orders that are that big. I like to keep it like I like to keep it around 10 to 12 items at the most. Especially at Target, because I am not that familiar with Target. I can see why Doordash implemented this program, because it's like Top Dasher on steroids. So instead of going for Top Dasher just a few days during the month, it's like an everyday thing. So yeah, I can tell already I don't like this. I mean, the order they gave me was definitely over $2 per mile. Don't get me wrong, but to have to take every order pretty much to keep your acceptance rate up, yeah, Top Dasher all over again. So anyway, I'm already here at the Target store. I have 22 items to get, so let's get busy. Can you tell me where this is at? I thought it might be here, but I don't think it's frozen. Is it frozen?
No. Oh, so our imitated crab meat is going to be at the very beginning section of our
The meat section.
Of our meat section.
Okay, all right.
Like right next to Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Thank you. My next order I'm picking up from Potbelly Sandwich Shop, and it's for $7.50 going 8 miles. So I'm still experimenting with this to see if Doordash is going to be true to what they say. So far it hasn't been, which I didn't really expect it to, but I was hopeful. So I'm not very far from the restaurant, so let's go grab this. I was just thinking, I haven't seen any of the diamonds yet. So this is definitely in favor of Doordash and not the drivers, that's for sure. I'm just kind of waiting on my next order. I did receive a text notification from Deliver That saying that a no-show violation on Easy Cater order blah 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 has been documented. So they sent that even though I called in and asked what was going on. On my end, everything was okay. I was able to push buttons. I haven't touched that app since lunchtime today, and it still shows that I'm active. So it's really weird that they're telling me that after half an hour the app goes inactive or it switches to unavailable. Something's just not right with that. Something's not settling right with me on that. So I don't know if they don't know what they're talking about, or if something different happened than what they thought happened. But yeah, it's still showing that I'm available right now, and I haven't touched it since noontime. So I don't know what's up with that, and I don't know what more I can tell them. It says to expect an email. I didn't look for the email yet, but if they did send me an email, then I'll just go ahead and reply to them and just repeat what I told the gal on the phone, I guess. They did say, "We hope you are okay." Which is more than what Doordash would have asked you. I don't know how many violations or anything you can get before you get kicked off the app, because I think I had another type of, I don't know if it was a violation, I don't remember what happened, but something happened, and so far I haven't got kicked off, so we'll see what happens. So I'm just kind of waiting on my next order right now. It's just starting to get into the dinner rush. It's about 5:09. So I'm hoping DoorDash will start sending me some higher paying orders. Oh, here's a diamond one. Here we go. What's going on? Why isn't it? Oops. I finally got a diamond, guys. I got a diamond. This one is picking up from Panera Bread, and it's for $6.50 going 3.1 miles. So now that's a good order. So I'm like 2 minutes from the restaurant. And I did forget to mention that it does have a plus sign behind it, so That's telling me that it's going to be more than the $6.50 that I'm being offered. They never tell you how much more. I don't expect it to be too much more, maybe 50 cents to $1. So let's go get it on board. Okay guys, while I was in there, they added on another order, picking up from Panera Bread for $6, going 1.1 miles, just 2 items. It was another diamond order, and it does have a plus sign. Actually has a plus sign in front of it, so I don't know if that means it will go up or not. So we'll find out soon enough. So let's go get these orders off. Okay guys, got those 2 off. The $6 one went up to $6.50, and then the $6.50 one went up to $8.30. Doordash already sent me my next orders. They sent me a triple stack, picking up at Hy-Vee Grocery. 3 orders for $10, going 5.1 miles. So I can already tell you this is not going to be a very profitable order. I mean, mile-wise it is, but time-wise it's probably going to take me a while. I doubt very much that any of these are going to have much of a tip on them, if any. It is what it is. It was going to be, like, there's no way that I was going to, like, not take 3 orders. At this point, because I still want to get some, I still want to test it out and try and get some more high paying orders. So that would really knock down my acceptance rate at this point. So tonight, or today, just so you know guys, I'm not in it for the money. I am in it to test this program out and just probably more so to prove what I already know, that it's not worth it. So, because I'm not seeing any big paying orders during a dinner rush. So I am here at Hy-Vee, so let's get these orders on board and get them delivered. Hi there. Do you need me to hand those to you or anything?
Is that everything?
Yes, this is everything.
Thank you.
That one's
very
pretty
much.
light. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I know it's been busy over there.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
y'all good?
Thank you.
Have a great night. Thanks. All right, so the first order is dropped off, and the lady gave me a $5. She gave me a $5 cash tip. So $2 base pay on that one, and a $5 tip, so $7 total so far. So now I'm on my way to the second drop-off. Alright guys, so the second drop-off ended up being $7, and then she also gave me a $10 tip. So that was a $17 trip just with that one. So this is turning out better than I thought it would. So I'm on my way to the last drop-off. Actually, this was the address that the app gave me. Luckily, Hy-Vee puts their customer's address down in it, like the where you put hand it to customer or leave at door section. So at least I have that address and can get to the right location. Thank goodness, because somebody screwed up. So I'm on my way to go drop that off right now, and it's not very far from where I'm at, so no big deal. Took me maybe an extra minute or two to get over here to the correct address. So, all right, so let's go get this one off. All right, guys, so the last drop off, I just got $2. So the total amount of that order was $11. And then I got the $10 tip and the $5 tip, so $15 tip. So what is that, like 26 bucks for that? And the offer was $10, so yeah, that was a good one. All right, so I have my next order on Doordash, picking up from Chick-fil-A for $5.75, and it was going 4.4 miles. There's no diamond on it, so these last two orders have not been high priority orders. I'm actually getting very few high priority orders. You get more junk than you get high priority orders. But I did not expect anything different, so I don't know if it's just my area. Not sure. I see other dashers in the diamond zones, and they seem to do fairly well, so I don't know, maybe my area is just trash. Who knows? I wanted to check my acceptance rate and see where I'm at. So my acceptance rate is back up to 94%. So there's really like no excuse for me to not be getting the high priority orders. Unless, like I said, my area is just trash and there aren't any. So let's just go get this order picked up and get it delivered. Hi, pick it up for Seth W. Seth W. Sorry, the camera threw you off, didn't it? Yeah, Seth W. No, that's the only thing I had was a sandwich, so I think you're good. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Alright guys, so I declined an order. It was picking up at Chick-fil-A for $5.75, going 9 miles. I'm not taking an order that has no chance of going up. And the thing is it knocked my acceptance rate down from a 96% all the way to an 88%. That's like 8% for one stinking order. Bunch of bull crap, but I mean, I've been taking almost everything, so I know it's a percentage game, but still. Anyway, after declining that one, I got an order picking up from Jack Stack for $8.75, going 8.7 miles. At least it's $1 a mile, right? So just picking up 2 items. The subtotal on it is around $44 or something like that. So, you know, it might go up a little bit, but if it does, it won't be very much. I am pulling into Jack Stack right now, so let's go grab it. Hello. Oh, scared me. You weren't too hard to find.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming out. Scared me though.
Sorry.
It's all right. You got it? It's pretty heavy. All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you. No, you're welcome. All right, so got that order off. It stayed $8.75. Did surprise me. But yeah, when I was dropping off the order, I was checking out a number underneath a wreath, and this kid came around the corner and goes, "Hello," like, "Jamie, Christmas kid, I'm 60 years old, you're gonna give me a freaking heart attack." I mean, I didn't say that, but that's what I thought. Because he did. My heart jumped. That's for sure. So, I'm out of my zone. I think what I'm gonna do is, it says it's trying to find orders headed back to the zone. So a lot of times I don't feel like that works well. So I am going to end my dash. And I mean, it still looks busy up in that area. Yeah, I don't really see anything real busy down here. They're the same. But I want to get back up into that area. I'll probably go another hour and a half to make up some time and money since I took off a couple hours this afternoon. So I'm gonna hit the area I want to go to and do dash along the way, and I'll just put till 10 o'clock. And now we're fishing, so we'll see if we get any bites. I'll let you know if I do. Alright guys, I got one. Not a very good one, but I got one. So I picked it up from Freddy's Frozen Custard for $3.50 going 3.6 miles. So almost $1 a mile. It is taking me back into my area, so I can't complain there. It's more than what I might have gotten. I'm trying to look at the bright side here, guys. Oh, sorry, I forgot I didn't have my light on. I'm only a few minutes away from the pickup, so let's go grab that, get it off, see if we can get something better. Alright guys, it's after 8 o'clock. I turned the apps off. Well, I turned Doordash off after they sent me like 3 really crappy long distance orders, and I said I am not doing this. So I ended the evening with a 77% acceptance rate. So those last 3 orders just killed me. So, you know, I just had to see what it was like. You know, my area just has too many terrible orders. Just too many, way too many terrible orders to try and do this. If this comes to my area, I think I'm doomed. Seriously, I'm doomed. But, yeah, I won't try to keep this up. There's just no way. It only lasts for 2 weeks anyway. So if they send me all the crap orders, they send me all the crap orders. I don't care. I'm not being their freaking little gopher. It wasn't a horrible day. I mean, it could have been better, but you know, I took a couple hours off. So I ended up working almost 9 hours. I appreciate you guys riding along with me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below to see more exciting adventures like this one. So I hope you guys have a good night. Be safe out there, and I will see you in the next video. Because I have to deliver order, because I have to do